Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about agents a bit today and how the deck is doing in a competitive standpoint and stuff like that. Right now there's two variants of the deck out there. One that plays Card Trooper. Card Trooper is really good for agents because it allows them to get their fairies in the graveyard and it gets you to draw one whenever it's destroyed. It helps with graveyard setup and it helps with keeping advantage good. Card Trooper is frequently played with decks that play Art Sword Christia. Art Sword Christia is a behemoth of a card for agents. If you can drop him, you're basically guaranteed to win that duel. I'm an agent player. I really can't think of any duel that I haven't won while I've summoned Art Sword Christia. The things that I like about this deck, I'm going to call it Trooper Agents for this video. It may have other names, but I'm going to refer to it as Trooper Agents. It has all this extra consistency because of Card Trooper. Drawing cards. You're able to reuse your boss monsters with Call of the Haunted, which is really good because let's say you have a Call of the Haunted set and a Card Trooper in the graveyard, or your opponent blind MSTs that Call of the Haunted. Well, you can chain that Call of the Haunted, target your Card Trooper, get it back on your side of the field, then MST will resolve, destroying your Call of the Haunted, which will destroy the Card Trooper, which will then allow you to draw one card, allowing you to just go +1. It can also side Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, because you're not playing a dark as the other variant, the Tour Guide Chaos variant is. And another great thing about playing Card Trooper is you can just smash through your opponent's opening plays, such as Thunder King Ryo, Doom Caliber Knight. You activate its effect to mill 3. Doom Caliber Knight has to negate it, which then it destroys Card Trooper, distributing Doom Caliber Knight. Then you get to draw one card off Card Trooper, so it's kind of like a big slap to the face for Doom Caliber Knight. It also wrecks Thunder King Ryo just about the same, although Art Sword Christia is just such a behemoth of a card, it's ridiculous. And then we go the Tour Guide Agents, the Chaos Agents. This is a variant that I personally play, and I personally think it's a lot better than the Trooper Agents, but whenever you look at the facts, it's not always better. Chaos Agents has much more explosive plays, and it has a lot more utility through the extra deck because of Tour Guide from the Underworld. Whereas the standard Call of the Haunted agents, they really can't play a whole lot of rank 3 monsters. The thing with playing Tour Guides, you're also opening yourself up to the extra deck, as well as being able to play massive other boss monsters, such as this behemoth of a card called Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. And because this deck doesn't play much back row, my variant plays like 2 Torrentials and a Compulse, but most don't even play that. Most play like Treacherous Trap Hold, so it makes your opponent's back row hate dead. Their MSTs and their Heavy Storm. It could make potentially up to 4 cards in your opponent's deck dead. Chaos Agents is able to make your plays more explosive through Tour Guide. You can easily OTK your opponent with 3-card OTKs. There's Tour Guide, Venus, Hyperion. There's another one, I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's a lot more explosive playing that. And Chaos Agents is able to play Gores and Tragodias to stop your opponent's OTKs, which I find is very important in this format, because think of all these decks that can OTK. Rabbit can OTK, Agents can OTK, Atlantean, Wind-Ups, which can OTK, you have Inzectors, which can OTK, and you have all these decks that can OTK. And Chaos Agents are just really, really good against those decks. Now I want to talk about Agents as a whole, and if they're very good. This card, Earth, coming back to 2, I think made the deck personally better than it ever was, even in September of 2011. It's gotta be better, because if you look at it, at YCS, I remember 1/4 of the top 8 slots were agents, and they were the Chaos Agent players, Julian Wong and Simon Tay. The deck is just really good. It's so consistent, and the deck has great opening plays through Earth and Venus. Venus is personally really good. Whenever you think about it, it can be a +3 in theory. That card, it's so good, being able to just go +3. The deck is amazing. Why it hasn't won at YCS yet, I just don't know. I think that not enough people are playing it. If more people would start playing it, you might have 4 or 5 top 8 agent places. And personally, I don't really want that, because then the deck would have to get hit again, and they might put Earth to 1 again, which would cripple the deck once more. It's not going to happen because it hasn't been showing strong. Personally, I'd say it's either the 2nd or 3rd best deck of the format right now. It could it has good matchups to the other top 3, like Mermaid Atlanteans, and it has a really good matchup to windups, which I think is really important because windups are probably the best deck in the format right now, but it's not by much compared to agents. It has good matchups against all the best decks. The only matchups that it kind of struggles with are Dark World. But what deck doesn't have a problem with Dark World? It sometimes has a problem with Rabbit if they can get their macro Lagia set up. If they can't open Rabbit or macro, the deck agents can just kind of stomp on them. What do you guys think about agents? Because I personally think that they have loads of potential. Honestly thinking that in Judgment of the Light, the set that's supposed to come out after Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, if we are lucky, we might get agent support. I'm not completely sure though. I have trouble seeing Konami giving it to us because the deck's still, it's like borderline, should we hit it or should we not hit it? Personally, I don't think that they should hit it, but you never know. If Konami is smart, they may give us a broken card for it, and it can crack open the meta just like it did back in 2011. Personally, I really like agents, but and let's talk about their boss monster, Master High. This card is like Dark Arm Dragon. To me, it's a lot better than Dark Arm Dragon because you don't have to have quite as much set up. You can just you could banish it from the hand, and you can pop a card on the field. It's ridiculously broken. I love Master Hyperion. If they were going to hit anything in Agents, I could see them putting this to 2, but even then, I don't even think that'd be a worthwhile hit. But honestly, if I was to say which deck is better, the card variant or the tour guide agents, the one that Simon played, and the one that I play, and I didn't net deck them, I was playing it a little bit before they started winning, I would probably have to say that the tour guide agents are a little bit better. Not by a lot, just a little bit. The thing that I love about tour guide agents is they just have that additional 2 boss monsters, Chaos Sorcerer and BLS. BLS is just so good on that, if you drop this card, you shouldn't be dropping this card in a situation. Whenever I drop this card in my agent deck, I drop it if I have to, or just to beef up a field and remove a problem monster. BLS, if you drop it and you use it successfully, your opponent's probably going to have a very tough time coming back from that. And it's just got all this utility through the extra deck. My agent extra deck, just the rank 3s. I play Leviair, Leviathan, Acid Golem, Zenmaines, and Tempo. That's a lot of utility just in rank 3s. I personally think that really helps the deck out, being able to have, okay, let's say that you don't draw your Thunder King, or you don't draw your Venus, or you don't draw your Earth. You can summon the Tour Guide, get the Sangan, set a Torrential or something, and your opponent will eventually have to go get that Sangan. If they eventually want to win that duel, you can search your Earth out, you can summon the Earth, and just start doing your agent combos. It's just such a good deck. Tour Guide completely is just, it seems like the decks that it was meant for was Dark World and Agents. Just the ability that Agents can play it so well. And then this card, Artsword Christia. Artsword Christia gives me headaches sometimes. I really love this card, but isn't it a little bit broken, don't you guys think? Have you guys ever dropped this card and, you haven't just instantly won the duel because of it? Not instantly, but it returns to the top of the deck. You're going to keep on redrawing it. Your opponent's going to eventually have to figure out a way to deal with it. To me, agents have a very good place in this meta. And if I was honestly to rate them, I'd say that they're better than Mermaid Atlanteans, but not quite as good as Windup. So I'd put them at number 2 best deck in the format. Yeah, that's right. I put them at number 2. I don't really see what's the big hype about Macro Rabbit. To me, it's just inconsistency. So tell me what you guys think about this video, and tell me if you guys want me to do more of these videos where I compare 2 similar decks. If I am, the next deck will be Macro Rabbit and Dino Rabbit. This one's, I'm probably going to name it something like the Agent Conundrum or Trooper Agents versus Chaos Agents. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.